welcome back to our survival let's play on No Man's Land. Some things have happened. So, I don't know if you noticed, but when we were waiting last time, there was more pallets of chicken food. If we go down here, I'll tell you now, I've removed that liftable pallets mod. We are straight on after the last episode, even though this will probably come out a good few days after the last episode. Up here was stacked with pallets, wasn't it? Gone. These are back to running as normal by the looks of it. I'm seeing if the litres go up. Shall we whack that on a second? Yeah, so they're working as normal now, which is great. And I have no reason to doubt that up with our productions that it's doing the same. Right, as far as today, we got all them fields weeded. I did it after typical. I did it after the last episode. That canola's still growing. That looks like it might be in its final growth stage. And let's have a look at our grass field. Trees have sprouted as well. So trees are up again. And there's our grass. Needs why does it need lime? No way did I do all that work and forget to lime it. You've got to be having me on. I wonder if I can lime that before I... Will it take it? If I lime it now, will it take it before I put the fertilizer down on it? I don't know. Do these need food? They'll be close. They've got 18 litres left, so yeah, today they will need food. The first thing we need to do though is we need to get water up to our oat production. Get that dropped off. We'll go and pick. In fact, is there something else we can take up that we can sell? I think there is, which is that our old cultivator can go. I mean, we will get nothing for this. I bet we only get about £200 for it, because I think I looked quite a long time ago, but I'm sure we only get a couple £100 for this. And with it being starting equipment as well, I don't think it's worth fixing it before selling it, because I think we'll lose quite a lot of money. Just talking about starting equipment, I'll mention again only because I get loads of comments, even on old videos. So the comment that I get most on this series is like, you need to fix your tractor or repair your tractor, or it'll be more efficient if you repair the tractor. The reason we don't do it with the starting equipment on this series is Alien Gem, the map maker, has obviously tinkered with the equipment, and as an example, this styre costs over 8,000 every time you want to repair it, only for it to go back to in the red within 2 in-game days. It's totally not worth it. It is for any other equipment. Yep, if you buy second hand, absolutely fine. With this, they've got so many hours on them, and like I said, they've definitely been tinkered with, that it is not worth it. The only reason I keep this particular tractor at the minute, well, there's 2 reasons actually. Firstly, up until recently I haven't had the money to even look to changing it, but secondly, it's got a front loader on, so I try not to do any of the heavy lifting with this tractor. And heavy lifting, what I mean is the heavy sort of field work. I use the Fiat for that. But Yeah, it's got the front loader on, and it does 25 mile an hour as well. And obviously there's an issue with the Fiat at the minute, isn't there, whereby sometimes you'd be pulling something and it'll only do a maximum of 6 mile an hour, which is really frustrating. It seems to happen a lot with the trailers. It happens sometimes with bits of equipment, but it seems to happen a lot with the trailers. And 6 mile an hour is very slow when you consider the distance from the store to ours. Yeah, so straight away there, 2 pallets are missing. And the canola, there you go. There was 4 full stacks there. Take that liftable pallet mod off, and we're back down to producing what we want. And I know some years will be like, why on earth do you even want that? Like, anyone in the right mind would want that glitch on. It's not the one I want. Would want that glitch so that you're just constantly making extra money. But that's the point with this series. It's a survival let's play. I don't want free money. I want to graft and to grind, and I don't want anything given. Basically everything's whacked up to the max as hard as I can get it. I don't want free stuff, so that's why for now we have no liftable pallet mod on. And the other thing as well, I think now, given that we are getting money in, I might have to look at seeing what the cheapest forklifts are. How much are we getting? Oh, 396. That was actually more than I was expecting. So we'll sell that. There's another bit of starting equipment gone. I don't think we've got much left. We've got the plough, which again we'll get rid of shortly. We've got this tractor, which there is no point in getting rid of. Right. Repair for £1, puts £2 on. We'll do that. So we're going to give 2,000 back for that. And we need to have a look at a new tanker. Use machinery. Well, that's interesting. I mean, it would be 145 base for 45 grand. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a new one. And to be honest, I'm not overly opposed to buying a new tractor, just not yet. Right, so water tankers, 6,000 litres, that one might be alright. So 8 grand for 6,000 litres, 9.5 for 7.3. That's too expensive. I don't want to spend 25 grand. I don't want to be spending that much. That's only 1,000 litres, isn't it? Right, so it's out with them two. And I think I'm going to go with the Aquatrans. I'll spend the extra money on it. Don't need white tyres. I'm just going to spend... So, 9,500. We'll spend that. What else was I looking at getting? I was looking at windrows, but I don't need to get them in this episode, because we're not going to be ready to use it. That goes for any of the machinery, the grass work. We were looking at manure spreaders, weren't we? I want to start looking at this, but I'll need a buy point first. So we can't get that until we get a buy point. But I'll look at that in this episode, getting that buy point, because we've got field 2 to work on. I said I was going to take the trees down, didn't I? That is what I said I was going to do. Right, we'll get back down there and we'll see what we're going to do the rest of the day. Okay, so we're back down at the farm. I have filled that up. Filled the aquatrans up. When we're going, I don't want to be back there, I want to be back here. Filled the aquatrans up. We're just going to leave it there for now. We will end up filling the greenhouses, and we'll go back up and fill the production chain up for the oat drink as well. However, they're all sort of ticking along at the minute. So I think the next thing that we're going to do... Shall I do the track? I might put the tracks in actually. Should I do that? Right. I didn't look at animals. Right, so we've got animal mud, asphalt, concrete, dirt. Means probably dry grass, gravel, granite. Put dirt down. Let's get these going. Where's the track there? Is that just what the trees are on? Isn't it? It's making it go all funny. I mean, I'll round these bits off. Do you know what? Which one is it? I can't remember which button it is. Oh, I'm gonna have to go off, aren't I? All I want to do is try to change the brush. Landscaping, painting, dirt. It's because I was pressing L1 at the same time. That's why it wasn't working. All these trees are coming down today. I certainly won't be showing it all, but that is going to be sort of main job for today, because other than getting this field turned around, we don't have do you know, I'll tidy that up when the trees aren't there, because the painting tool doesn't particularly like it. Yeah, we don't have a great deal to do on the farm. Right, let's get off there. Get that whacked down again. Ah, no! I did not want that. Wrong way. But I'm not going back. I'll see to it. I'll just have to do it. Plough it up and sort it out. Typical, innit? Look at the state of that. I meant to drop a size, not get bigger. How much have I spent on this so far? I bet you I've spent a fortune, haven't I? But I wanted to do it because I wanted to to give more definition to sort of our land, so it doesn't just look like random grassland. Which is what it was looking like. Sort of, there was no definition, was there? Between boundaries. And now there is. Right. Disregarding that bit there, I think that's looking loads better. And I wonder why that's just happened. Just took a bit of a jump there, didn't it? Let's round that off. I mean, I don't know yet what the next bit of land we'll buy will be, so these might never connect. I'm trying to think. Even though, I mean, we're going to be on this map for a long time. A long, long time. This, I bet, for the whole time of or any series that I've either done on 19 or that I'll yet to do on 22, this will be the longest. I wonder why that took that square out of there. It's a bit strange. And here as well, just random squares out. I'll have to plough that up when it comes to it. Right. I think that is looking more like it. What we're going to do, we're going to go and get some of them trees cut down, and I'll come back once we're close to the end. Right, so we're back, and we've done a couple of more things than what I said. We've baled this, so the bales are over there. There wasn't overly many. How many you get on each? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 15 on there. And then we've took down to round about 5 trees. Now I don't know why these have dropped off, because when I saved it and come off the map, they were on. Yeah, so I took down about 5, and basically what I've been doing is I've been using, there's a log just behind this. I'll show you as soon as I put this down. Love the sound on here. I mean, I haven't got the sound on, but I just presume, because I had the sound on earlier, that right, why can't I pick that up? That can't be too heavy. Right. I'm sure that was my measuring one earlier on, and now it's too heavy to pick up. I don't understand. I wonder if that was me measuring one. Let's take that off. Get that strap back on. Right. I mean, I don't know why this seems to be taking a lot longer now I've got the camera on. All these little branches were just getting just disappearing earlier on. So all we've been doing, we found what we found. In fact, it was from our very first cut. I think this will have to be a bit shorter because it's a bit fatter. Yeah. And we'll just go along and measure it out with this. And then that way, I know when we've done it previously, we've just sort of guessed it, but then we've ended up with little bits and it's just been sort of difficult to transport, hasn't it? So I've gone back to using this method. I say back because I think I was using this on Jack Pine on FS19. When you haven't got access to sort of mods like Super Strength, it just makes it so much easier. Well, it would do if you can actually get onto the right one. This is literally the only reason I came back on at this point. I was going to come back on just driving up to the sell point, but I thought I'd just show doing this, just for anyone who hasn't sort of seen this technique before, which I'm sure the majority of us have. But yeah, with this field, I've baled it, but we've also cultivated it. Just thought I might as well get it done. Right, this one we'll leave over there. I've noticed as well, since I've been off camera, that the 2 secs, sorry, just trying to get this on properly. The pathways, they need sort of tidying up quite a bit. Oh, typical. I'll probably, when I clean the pathways up, I'll probably do it off camera. Just there's bits where it just doesn't look natural with us initially using the square tool, so I just have to sort of round off edges, which shouldn't take long, and hopefully won't cost as much as what the first lot did. That cost an absolute fortune. I haven't had a look to see how much it was, but it cost a few grand. And if you think about it, I haven't done that much. I've only done a few bits of pathway, and there's still a bit more to do. I need to do the bit sort of leading to our yard there, and actually I want to extend the yard. There's bits. Oh. There's bits sort of up around near the small bale shed at the top where we keep the combine and the grass work gear. I want to maybe put another shed up and around there. Right. And there's that big bit, isn't there, that we need to cut down. Always the way. Right. Now, where is it? There it is. Oh, there's 2 bits. Right, I might need to be quick with this bit. Ah, it went on alright. And now, get this cut. I just seen another bit down there. I wonder if that was my original piece. Oh no, can't be, it's too heavy. Right. I mean, it did look really neat. I don't think it looks overly bad now, to be honest. Get the end ones put on. That looks alright. Hopefully we can pull it. Yeah, no bother there. Right, let's get up there. I'm not sure how much to expect from that, because I mean we've got about 6 trees on there. And I think some of the lengths are generally longer than what we normally get. Just by the way we've done it this time, the fact that we've brought it up on this trailer rather than the dumper. So let's just see what we get. Like I said, I don't think we'll get sort of a crazy amount. Nah, 9 grand. I mean, it's it's pretty decent really, isn't it? Considering we're on hard economy. And that whole the whole lot, I can't even think of the word, the whole pallet of saplings only cost £1 grand. So I don't think it's too bad. Right, what are we going to do? Ah, we need to, I'll tell you what we need to do. We need to do some fertilising and we need to do some alignment as well. So I'll get set up for that and we'll get going. Right, let's see if this works. This would have worked on 19, so I'm hoping it's going to work on here. I've got another 2 bags of this. I can't remember what the spread's like. It's not working. That is absolutely sickening. Absolutely sickening. I literally did hours and hours and hours of work. And I forgot alignment. But there's nothing I can do. Let us get it changed over to the fertilizers spreader and we'll do that instead. There's a manure factory and that is what we're going to do. In fact, I'm going to put this over here and we're going to spend 25 grand on said manure factory. It's there, that one, still on there. So you input straw and you get back out manure. Now I don't know, oh it's quite big actually. Now I don't know to what ratio. I also don't know, I might have to pull that tree down. Do I want it? I think that might be better. Yeah, I think that's loads better. Put it back out there. And then I'll do some terrain editing. Yep, happy with that. Now, quickly, let's do some of this. Make that road bigger. And on here as well. And a little bit down there. Just get this going in line. There we go. Right, happy with that for now. So that was 20 grand. Now let's see. I'll probably have to pull up alongside it. Actually, I don't think it'll take it. Let's have a look. No, it won't. So just pull up alongside it, and then we'll get them empty just like we do with the silage. Just press the button. I was starting to get worried there. I'm not worried. Why is that not taking that? Right, why isn't it taking it? What is going on? So every 1,000 litres you get of straw, you get 3,000 litres of manure. However, the manure isn't going in, and I don't know why. Sorry, the straw isn't going in. I'm going to quickly go off camera. I'm going to find out why this isn't working. 2 secs. Right, as you can see, if you look down the bottom corner, we found a solution. It's an expensive solution, but it's a solution. So, pretty much as soon as I got off, I knew what the issue was. It was that we couldn't put bales in. So I went straight on. I went and looked at 2 seconds. Where's the other tractor? There it is. I went on and looked at to see if I could open the bales back up, but you can't. I thought you could, to be honest, but it must just be with the silage. And then I went and looked at a couple of mods where the straw blowers. The one that I tried, I can't remember what it's called. Possibly Roberts. There's a sort of pack, Roberts pack, I think. There was one of them for 14 grand. It was. Let me just show you. Actually, it'll be easier, won't it? Where are we at? In there. Right, that there. I couldn't work out how you fix it to anything. That just wouldn't attach to anything, and I don't know why. I'm sure someone can tell us why, but yeah, so I couldn't work out how to get that working. So I've ended up having to spend 30 grand on this feed mixer, which in a sense I'm not overly bothered about, because I was looking at getting cows anyway. But yeah, I mean it's 30 grand I didn't expect to spend. So we saved 5 grand by not putting the manure. placeable down and spent the extra 25 grand on this, I suppose. However, we do create, or generate, I should say, quite a lot of straw ourselves, don't we? So I will save money in the long run. I mean, the question now is, do I get these put in and then just go and sell this straight back and then buy a loading wagon? That is definitely an option. See how much I can get back for this straight away, because as you know, we can't. Right, why? I can't have filled this, surely. Yeah, I think I did. So why are we not? Why isn't it letting us empty? Get that back on. Mix around. Tip right. I must have turned it off somehow. Didn't realise I had. Come on, get in. Get in. So yeah, what to do? Because I am going to need a mixer wagon. I mean this. I think doing it this way, you know, it's going to take so much time, isn't it? Baling it, spend the time baling, transporting, and opening back up again just seems daft. I also don't want to take a massive hit. I mean, I suppose even if we just do take a little hit, it's more than like a lesson learned, isn't it? I've not used this mod before, the Manure factory, so at least I'll know for next time, I suppose. I think by the time we've done this, it'll pretty much be episode done. I think we're already on. Before we started this, I think we were already looking at sort of 15-20 minutes. Possibly 15. Right, we'll have to empty this and then one more left. Right, let's get this tipped in. Last one put in, and then we'll go and see how much we can get back for this. Right, that's the lot, which will give us 67,000. Do you know what, this is gonna generate a lot, isn't it? I know it takes a lot. What I think I might have to do as well, just to save on time for when we start actually put manure down, I might have to buy one of the manure hard standings. I think that would be best, and put it down on the farm, then we can just take massive loads down. I mean, this has been an expensive way of doing this, however, it was the only way of doing it, and like I said, a bit of a lesson learned, I think. It's not going to be too bad. 3,400, 3,600, sorry. So, not that bad at all, I don't think. What do we need to do now? Ah, we need to get some fertilizer, don't we? Right, what I'm going to do, because we've messed about with that longer than what I thought we were going to, I'm going to get hooked up to the fertilizer, get some in, probably, I don't know, 2,000 litres, so I don't want to spend too much. We're just looking at getting this manure, probably from the next episode onwards. We'll get that hooked up, we'll get back down, and we'll get spreading. 2,000 litres, so £2,600 spent. We hopefully this will be the last load of artificial fertilizer we'll have to buy. If we're getting a 3-to-1 ratio for manure from straw, I know we need to use a lot, and I know we've got some pretty big fields, but we've got the oat field over at the far end there, which obviously we'll get the straw from. We'll have to put down some more barley regardless, just for the chickens. We've got, actually, what we've kept for ages now. There we go. The straw just next to the combine there, there's another load. So I reckon we could be doing alright for straw. And subsequently manure. I'm thinking about putting that hard standing round about here, so it's close to the fields. Right, just on the edge there, aren't we? That, yeah, it hasn't. I was going to say that canola field, it's got no fertilizer on whatsoever. So that is the very last of the failed the failed fields. I was going to say, not our finest moment, where we just sort of, I think I put it in the last sort of description actually, where we sort of took our eye off the ball a bit, I think. Just, we weren't doing what we should have been, maybe spending money on things that we, I don't even know if that's right. I was going to say spending money on things that we didn't need, but yeah, I don't think that's right, because I don't think we've been spending money sort of on luxurious stuff, have we? We needed a combine. Our old combine literally couldn't get up them hills. We needed a new tractor, so I don't see what else we could have done really. I'm hoping. I don't know if we will, like, I was going to say I'm hoping we have enough to get all the fields done. Because we need to do field 2, 3, and then the big one over to our right hand side, the one with the oats in. What I'll probably do is I might do one more and then knock it on the head there, because I think we are getting on for a longer video. I mean, just placing that the manure factory down took a hell of a lot longer than I thought it was gonna. I mean, I hope you can see just how much we have increased this field by. It's, I mean, the old field was probably somewhere about here, and then nowhere near as far down as what it is on there. So we haven't half put some yardage, we'll say yardage, on it. And we've obviously improved it as well by taking the rocks up and getting it rolled. Did we get it rolled? I don't think we did actually, because it was grass, and I don't think we could. This is going to be such a pain to see, isn't it? I know that seems like a waste, but I would have had to go the other way and then go down. You can't go sort of back up, it just jumps up to the top. Yeah, I'm hitting the edge alright. I suppose the thing now is, I've been saying I want to get cows. Cows will take the straw up. I know it'll give us manure, but will it give us manure at the rate that we're going to get off that factory? I'm not overly sure that it will. So maybe cows isn't the way to go. Maybe sheep's the way to go. Should have went done field 2, shouldn't I? That's going to be so much easier to see. I still don't know when I was why it was making them squares when we were doing the painting, the terrain editing. Strange, it just sort of appeared, and I wasn't anywhere near them bits either. I hate having to do this, by the way. Not the fertilising, just the looking to see if we're hitting the right bits. I'll do for that bit, and then a tiny bit here. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with here, whether I'm going to plant more trees in it. I know we've got a couple left to dig out, but whether I'm going to plant more trees or whether I'm going to turn it up and make it into a field. more of this field, sorry. Right, I'll do field 2 while we're here. I might as well, because I think that'll pretty much take up the majority of the fertilizer, and then we've only got field number 3 to think about after that. I mean, God, so much, so much easier doing it on here, isn't it? On either grass or on a cultivated field. I think it looks so much better now. We're getting them tracks put in as well. I know they need tidying up, but yeah, it looks so much better than it did. And that's only going to increase as well with the more land we get. And like I said, there's a bit which I'm going to do off camera when we finish. There's a bit just sort of round the front there that needs doing, which will be ready for... Oh my God. Typical. Which will be ready for next time. And hopefully that canola will as well. Do you know what I might do off camera? I might seed this field as well. I've got plenty of the day left, haven't I? Yeah, I might get this field seeded. I think we were talking about putting soybean in, weren't we, so we can get the soybean drink away as well as the oat drink. Right, so that's as much as what we're going to get there. We're not going to have enough for field 2. However, that is the only field that we've got left, so I might just get the £50 bags. I'm not going to do it now, but I'll get the £50 bags possibly, and then hopefully only use manure after that. But we're going to leave it there. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.